Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Vikings. When we last left off, we had a lot of silver. 29,540 silver to be exact. And I was pretty sure that's enough to build a dragon ship. At 11,400 silver, that's enough to build 2 dragon ships. So let's get building. The shipwright grins, and so do I. A dragon ship by Thor's... I was gonna say by Thor's beard, but according to Marvel Comics, Thor doesn't have a beard. Well, whether or not Thor has a... By Odin's beard and by Thor's hammer. I can say with authority that Thor has a hammer. Wait. What did I just say to build?
The aging shipwright greets you. Seeing your...
I hit the wrong button.
He inquires as
I can build a second dragon ship, but it does say that it will take 7 months and 9 days. That's... I wasn't sure if I was going to overwrite my first purchase by purchasing a second boat, but since it added to the timer, I think it's just queuing them up. So yes,
the shipwright grins.
I grin as well. We are going to get 2 dragon ships. I have never had a dragon ship in this game, so alright.
Certain you are here to...
I think also with the price of that, I might be able to afford either a merchant ship or a long ship.
He considers his
a merchant ship at 6,270.
He finally determines.
Let's see. It will take 1 year, 2 months, and 2 days. Sure.
The shipwright grins as he
yes, well, we'll take it. I'll take it. I may have spent a little bit too much silver though. Now that I'm thinking about it, I won't be able to afford a crew. I will not be able to afford a full crew probably. Considering, yeah, even if it's just a bunch of long ships, I wouldn't be able to afford a full crew probably, but oh well, I'll get a full crew later. We'll have a ton of ships. We'll have so many dragon ships. Alright, well, I guess Mr. The Shipwrights, I will see you in 1 year. Am I going to wait around for 1 year? I wonder. Well, my character was age 16, so... I guess it wouldn't be so bad to wait around 1 year. We're only getting 30 silver, though. I could have conquered more territory. Well, I can always conquer more territory. And who knows, I might find apples of immortality at some point. She is? Wow! Me and her, wow, you get yourself an Irish wife. And, okay, procreation. I mean, I do think Irish girls are pretty. They're... So, that's good. Hooray! I mean, that's great! That means that,
approaches you.
Oh, in a quiet tone. My ship is ready.
Your master-at-arms
Alright. Hooray! My Irish wife from Dublin. She's with child.
Your master-at-arms
and
by surprise again.
Oh, thank you!
You are greeted by
happy
your
birthday. It is a happy birthday.
Advisors.
It is. Truly, I am happy. And the taxes are up. So it seems that the provinces are doing well.
Your master-at-arms reports
89! Yes, I'm getting more and more silver. I might be able to afford my men when my dragon ships are ready.
Your master-at-arms reports to you.
Alright, 108 gold, or silver this time. Yeah, I might as well. A long time has passed.
Your master-at-arms reports
I am truly a good leader. I have very good governance.
Your master-at-arms reports to
the country benefits over my wise rule.
Your master-at-arms reports
because I know
you
that
are
Odin...
informed of the birth of a healthy new daughter.
Oh, good. Is that an additional... Or no, that's... Yeah, she was with child. Okay, I've got a daughter. That's not as exciting in terms of... Well, no, she can take up after me. Since you know, a player can be play as a daughter. She might, if I die, she might be able to take my place or something. I don't know.
That your ship is
my ship is ready. Okay, I've got 2 new dragon ships and a daughter. Hooray! I mean, I'm happy about that. But obviously, as a Viking, I am inclined to be more happy about a son because she would be generally more, or he would be more combat worthy. Generally speaking, but in this game, it's very equal opportunity, so, yeah, she could wield a sword, she could be brave, who knows, I believe in you, you can kill all of them, everyone except for the Irish people, because, well, you are Irish, half Irish, so I could wait another
He is certain you are here to inspect
1 year,
the
2
work.
months, 13 days.
While he admits that is a wise precaution
Now, wait a
on
second.
your part,
I hope you have
he assures you that work
taken
proceeds
down
on
some of the
schedule.
time from that, because
Checking his records
the only
one
thing
last
that's left
time,
is a long
he
ship.
informs
The
you
long
of the
ship's not going to
completion
take
time
1
and
year, 2 months, and
returns to
13
work.
days, right?
Seeing your interest, he inquires as to
Was that like an old reading?
the aging ship.
Huh.
Seeing your
Well, that's kind of
he
strange.
inquires,
Anyways, I'm not going to wait on that extra
master
long
at
ship.
arms
We're going to go
stand.
on an
Your
expedition.
master at arms-
It's
the master
time.
at arms arrives
I have
and
waited.
happily offers details
I have
of
waited
men that
nearly a
are
full year, or was it a
responding
little
to
bit
your
over a
call
year?
for troops.
I've waited a long time.
Inquiring about the number required
I am
and
hiring
detailing
too
the
many
cost.
troops, probably. I'm not sure. How many? 2 dragon ships. You know what, everyone, just come along. We'll probably need you eventually anyways, and I don't think I have much... Or no, I still need to upgrade my armor. Ooh, I probably still need to upgrade my armor. No, I'm fully decked out. That's right, I'm fully decked out. I don't need to worry about hiring extra troops. So, can I take all these guys along, or did I hire way too many?
After
I did
telling
hire
you
too
that
many. Okay. But still, 380 troops. I have never had this many men on an expedition before. This is amazing. By Odin's beard. And 2,000 cargo space. Oh, Hugin and Moonin will watch over me as I conquer the realm.
After checking carefully,
Odin, for Wotan, I will conquer all of Midgard. And, I don't know, we might find that bracelet full of dead daughters or something. Alright,
the townspeople shout.
No, let's leave. And I want to go back and then replan the whole thingy. But just in case it has been a while, just in case this expedition meets with sudden death, I'm gonna say... Raid? Was it 3 or 4? I'll call it the Dragon Raid. This is a Dragon Raid, because we have a dragon ship. And we'll come back for a long ship later, when we're sure we have more territory to rule over. Yes. Wow, I feel like I'm getting out of control now. I mean, this is Saga difficulty. It's supposed to be really difficult. But, and I haven't really got to late game, but I never really did that well in this game as a kid. Because I was always play on Saga difficulty just because it was fun. I like playing on difficult settings. Anyways, so now what do I do? Well, I just go out there and conquer. I mean, I'm not feeling easily stopped at the moment, so I'll start with a small town, so I'm still gonna start small. Let's not. I'm tempted to just go over the rails and just attack something huge, but I could use more food. I wonder how much food I'm going through. I'm probably gonna go through food a lot more. I'm just gonna conquer a lot of things. I'm gonna raid a lot of towns, and we'll continue with our life. Although, this town I have raided a lot. It is truly destitute. I doubt they're going to have much of anything, but we all have 95 troops. Okay, well, I mean, I almost feel bad about this one. Almost. But we are Vikings, so. So do they have anyone? It hasn't been very long. They have 3 troops. Yeah, maybe I'm milking this place too much. I probably should let this one develop before I go here again, but we're starting off small. Go ahead and pluck at them with a few arrows. You'll probably just kill them with that shot of the one bolt. Okay. Ugh.
With a hearty cheer.
So I get, yeah, next to nothing. 36 silver, congratulations. Alright, yeah, I kind of feel bad about that one. I'm surprised there's anything left, to be honest. So maybe I should try that city, that larger city to the north, actually. How badly defended is it?
It is obvious as you sail into port that this area
Sweden.
enjoys
This
a
is part of
fairly good
Sweden, though.
economy.
But it's animosity because I have burned the bridge with my own country. Well, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. What the hey? I mean, I've saved recently. So, Berserker, Archer, Fighter. Let's do this. Don't do too much of the fighting on your own there, Berserker. Alright. Yeah, let me take some of the heat there. I'm the fighter. Yeah, our superior equipment is really showing here. We're not taking nearly as many casualties as they are. Yeah, focus on the one that the Berserker's fighting. We want the Berserker to survive. I am much more defensive than the Berserker, and we are just ripping them apart. There was a lot of enemy troops here, though, so I might have to go back for reinforcements after this. But it's fun taking chances every once in a while. Which way should we go about this? Hold the phone. Alright, so we could go above and get to the leader. Yeah, we can get to the leader much more easily from taking this northern route. And Northmen like the northern route. I mean, it's fun to kill more enemy soldiers, but I don't think there's actually any real advantage to killing more of them. I don't think you get more experience or anything, so let's just go for the leader. Go for the throats. And take them out. I don't want to go in a duel, though. That would be bad. Alright, it's getting a little confusing, too. I can move the screen with the arrow keys. Oh, let's do that. It makes it a bit easier. My controls are a bit clunky, or the controls are a bit clunky, and I was controlling these men a little bit on the slow side. This lane is very narrow. Alright, just attack. Just attack. Use your shield. Everyone get him. Mr. Berserker, would you like to join us? Would you like to join us? Okay, pathing isn't that great in this game. But pathing was always difficult for these sort of games. Are we actually out of our arrows? No, we're not. Alright, now it's time to fight the leader. When fighting the leader, do not use your leader, or you'll get in a duel that you cannot possibly win. Because enemy leaders can be insane. Insanely powerful. So, Mr. Berserker, you will have to deal with this on your own. Well, with the aid of the archers. Alright, destroy them, archers! Open fire! And, of course, we outnumber him so greatly. That is not much of a concern.
With a hearty cheer.
But I don't like to lose any troops. So, wow, that's a good amount of... That's a variety pack of goods. We have a little bit of everything. A variety pack of all sorts of cargo to sell. Good news. And food. We haven't actually used that much food. I was worried that we're a bit low on food, but we still have a good amount. And 140 silver. All right. A successful Viking raid. The dragon raid has been successful. The first of many great raids from my town. I could attack this town as well. Tempting.
It is obvious as you...
More than tempting. It's happening. Doing 2 raids in a row before getting refilled might not be the best idea, but what the hey. That last raid was on a town of a similar size. Okay, Archer, get out of combat. Get out of physical combat, Mr. Archer. That's not good for you. Right, archers. Alright, yes. I get hit first, and then the Berserker and the archers bail me out of my situation. Not exactly the way I was planning on doing it, but yes. Fight. Fight, everyone. Fight. Fight. Destroy them. The Berserkers have taken more damage than I would have liked them to have taken. But we came out of that relatively okay. Yeah, I should have backed off my Berserkers so that they meleeed with me instead. Still, other than that, my tactic is pretty good. It's fairly well established. I use the defensiveness of my fighters, the arrow power of my archers, and the sheer attack power of my Berserkers. Although, the setup having an additional fighter could be okay, just having 1 group of archers, 2 groups of fighters, and the Berserker. That would be okay too. Because usually there are some massive melee situations that could call for a secondary fighter. But it's nice to have at least 1 of every unit type. I would recommend a well-rounded setup, so you can take advantage of each unit's advantages, obviously. It's quite useful. Alright, berserkers, just dive in on them while they're busy with the enemy archers. Enemy archers, evade! Friendly archers. Oh, we should have moved in all the troops. That's okay. So the berserkers are going to take a few more casualties. Or I should have moved my leader in, actually, because I can fight him. I just can't fight the leader. My berserkers might actually die on the leader now. And actually, they've got more troops defending the leader than I'm used to. Stop shooting my berserkers. Berserkers, just get in there. It's getting a little complicated. Alright, I'll fight some of the other troops as long as the enemy leader doesn't attack me. I got my berserkers entirely killed. I am fighting with enemy archers as my archers fight the enemy fighters. Again, this is getting very complex. As long as I don't engage the enemy leader in combat, we're okay. Alright, peck away at the enemy leader. He's going to attack you. Sadly, the archers are going to have to defeat the enemy leader entirely on their own. Which means that, yes, they're going to have to fight in melee. But you guys can do it. Are you out of arrows? I think one of my archers is out of arrows. But that's okay. The non-arrow empty archer will shoot, and you'll fight. Alright, so yeah, I took a lot more casualties in that situation than I would have expected. But it's worth it. We won. We got a lot of resources. I didn't have to go make a second trip home. But I will have to be careful while I'm at sea, because I could get ambushed by pirates. Or other Vikings, or... Well, I mean, you can call anyone at sea pirates as... I mean, Vikings, you could call Vikings pirates, but for some reason being Vikings supersedes being pirates, because of course Vikings are pirates. Even if they're exploring, or just doing benign things like making the horned helmets that they never wore. They're purely for tourists and for exports. Anyways, we are loaded up with more cash, which means we could probably buy another slew of dragon ships.
The townspeople shout.
But
The merchant
I don't think I want to wait more years to. Oh right. I need to sell this stuff. I'm sorry. I need to go sell this stuff to get the money.
Your master at arms.
Excuse me.
The master at arms arrives and happily offers.
But we got some more cash, so yeah, I'll hire more troops. We'll load up another boatload of men. Go on another expedition. We'll take everyone, just in case we get into some sort of naval altercation. We've got enough food, but we'll buy more. We'll probably buy more. We're eating more than ever as well. Cloth, goods, leather, jewelry, fur. Alright. Being fully decked out. Oh, I forgot to talk to the rune lady. I forgot to talk to the witch and see if it was actually a good time to go out. Oh, I do not know what the runes say. I do not know if the portents from the gods are ill or of good fortune. I do not know if Hugin and Mugen, Hugin and Moonin approve of my journey. If Thor is casting ill intent upon my voyage, and that Freya frowns upon my... I do not know if the Ratatosk nibbles at the tree of the Yggdrasil in a ferociously angry way at my presence. I do not know if... Okay, enough with the mythology, yes. The point is I like Norse mythology, and so this game pleases me. I guess that's... Fur is being sold. Leather, wow. I love leather. I love leather. I sold you fur when you prefer leather. Fur is okay, but leather. Oh. Okay, you're getting a bit weird there. I get it. Just take the leather already and get away from me. You make me feel a bit weird, but you buy it at a high price, so that's worth it. All right, leather sold for a good price. That makes me happy. Money.
It is obvious as
it's been nearly a year since I've been here, so you better have money. You do not. It's a shame. You've been buying too many goods from other people. You need to buy them from me. Oh, I probably should have looked at trading with him. Maybe he had some good prices that I could buy things and then sell things. Well, I'll just have to do that next time. Let's go up the river. Stroke, men.
It is obvious as
Row. Row, I say. Row, row,
gives-
row your boat gently up the stream. I'll take your food. It's a pretty good price for food. And then I will sell you. You don't have good prices for much in exchange, actually. Yeah, wow. Your prices are terrible and stuff. I don't want to sell you anything. I'm not going to sell you anything. You know that? You can keep your money. I'll come back for it when you have a proper price. Because I think prices fluctuate. And I'm just going to wait for that place to fluctuate. And then I'll take that fluctuation. You can have your 620 silver. I need food. Off I go. I feel weird purchasing something and not selling stuff, but that happens from time to time. Off we go. Got a boatload of things to sell at some place where people are reasonable. Where that is, that's far away. Because I pissed off everyone. What can I say? I don't like to raid people that are a long way off. It's more difficult to raid people far away. So I pick up my neighbors instead. Okay, I feel kinda bad. People nearby are angry, and that makes me kind of sad.
your master.
Alright, that's enough saying. Wow, 200 cash, 200 silver. Hey, and it's Denmark. Hey, the Danes. I like the Danes. Let's talk to a Danish person. Do you have money again? Or have I taken all your silver?
As you walk through the door,
Although I am tempted to attack. Just cause, well, I've got a large crew. Anyways, jewelry is popular here. You can have my jewelry. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. None of his prices are spectacular for purchase. Not bad, but not great. Not good enough to make a reasonable profit. But I can just live. I can just live as a merchant now. I don't even have to be a. I don't have to be a group of marauders. Ooh, I could take that. Well, I'm not sure if I could take the fort, but I'm tempted to attack the fort. I'm tempted to attack the fort. Maybe when I get my next ship, I'll attack that fort. You have 6,000. Wow, and you really, really like fur. Oh, it's so soft. Oh, it's like, oh, fur. Oh, yes. Give me more of that. Alright, well, again, you're weird, but I like that you like what I have and are willing to give me money for it. So, sure, it's yours. I'm tempted to give him leather, but at the same time, I know somebody who pays so much more for it. Alright, well, I'm rich. I can almost afford another dragon boat. This is crazy. This is crazy. I was gonna say banana boats. So I got dragon boats coming up. I've got banana boats coming out in my ears. That's how crazy this is. Alright.
it is obvious
Yes.
as you sail.
Hello. Welcome. Do you have a rune woman? Capital cities have
enter
rune
a
women.
gloomy hut
Hey.
filled with many
Hey,
strange
why
items
don't you tell me a
smell.
legend?
The runes tell me of a young warrior who was both brave
Oh, the
and
Valkyrie.
beautiful of
What do you all love the
tells you
Valkyrie
that she
tale?
has
Yeah, I know. I love that.
You
I
enter
love
a
that tale.
gloomy hut
She's
filled with
beautiful
many
and
strange
she happens
items
to
and
find her true
smells.
love and cast the
wagging
runes,
her
lady.
bony finger at you disapproval.
Really? It's been a
You
long
enter a
time
gloomy
since my
hut.
last visit, and I didn't even visit you.
As you walk through the doorway to
rune
the
ladies,
shop,
you're
the
a
merchant
really good.
shrugs his
You have
shoulders
really good
apologetically
communication.
and says that
I
they
mean,
are currently
and memories.
experiencing
I mean,
less
because
than
you
desirable
remember me
conditions.
coming like a year ago
Still
to
in
the
all,
other rune
he
lady,
feels there is
and you're telling me that is some finger waggle. I mean,
As you walk
consider
through
me
the-
chastised. All right. Well, I mean, because. So, yeah, you're not selling anything particularly cheap in your food. Everything's expensive here. Off I go. Very tempted to attack that fort with my mighty might. I almost need to, if I get another lieutenant, or I mean if I get another boat, I'm going to need another lieutenant, because I think the maximum number of troops lieutenants can hold in combat is 100. In other words, the maximum number of troops you can have is 500, if I'm correct about that. And I'm getting pretty darn close to that, which I'm impressed. I've never been anywhere close to that before. So, I'm going to go back. I'm going to get maximum troops that I can have at the moment. And then we are going to go on one heck of an adventure. Now, I do remember them saying that there was a Swedish town with an H name that was near that bracelet of daughters. The 18 dead daughters. I wouldn't mind finding one of those legendary artifacts just to say I got one. Although I don't know why I want a bracelet made of 18 dead giant daughters. Ooh, I want to attack that town. I'm going to attack that town. That capital city is going to be the first capital city I try to attack in order to conquer the land. I think that will be the case. I've got my eye on that one. I wonder if there was any other capital cities nearby. That will do, though. That'll do. Although I'm tempted to let time go by until my next ship is complete.
The town's
as well. But I don't think that will be necessary.
Master at Arms stands near you and comments on the activities
so
of the day. Your
I'm
Master
going
at
to
Arms
promote an additional lieutenant. Let's see, you're age 41. You're old. And that's an issue. Because you... Or it could be an issue because you might die prematurely. Most of the candidates are pretty old. But combats... I'm looking for... You've got military... Okay, you're 26... You've got navigation, managerial, archery, and military. That means he's good in combat, he's good as an archer, and when we get a colony, and we want to install him as a manager, he can manage that colony. You sound like a great person. You're bald, but you know what? I don't care. Congratulations. That never made me hold... The very okay, so apparently there's a little bit of discrimination from me because I mentioned it, but
there are many things.
Still, okay, I guess I do prefer people with hair up, supposedly. I guess when I think about it, but still, you're fine. You're fine. That's the only possible flaw. I was thinking like the only possible flaw I see. But clearly, I see that as a flaw. That's very telling about me. You have a problem with what's your problem with bald people? They're great. So what, do you not like Vin Diesel? Well, not all the time, but I don't think it's not the hair. Well, also he looked kind of like a thug, and thugs do intimidate me. They're kind of endearing in a strange way too, though. In any case, so I have a new lieutenant, and I've got a lot more troops. I think I hired just a few too many troops.
After telling,
that's okay though. These guys will defend my home, maybe, perhaps. Oh, I'm a bit low on the food. We have consumed more food than I anticipated, but that was a much longer journey. And I've got a lot of people now, so we are going to have to start attacking places because otherwise we'll starve. We are gonna have to raid and loot and pillage as if our lives depended on it. Because in many ways they do. So off we go to get more food. Food, I say! We need food. And the wind is against us. I'm hungry. My troops want to eat. What's our capital city? Somewhere around here. I don't think there was, but... Should there be dots on the map? Oh, there are. There are dots on map, but it's like city explored. Okay, the green dots don't stand out very much. Okay, I see the dots. It's just, it's hard because my screen's rather small. My screen's a bit small, so... So I see there's a capital city on the other side of the water from me, but was there a capital city on this landmass? I can't really tell because the capital city has the same color as the deep water. The explored cities are green, and the capital cities are sea blue. Great job on that. So I can't tell. Was there a capital city around here? Yes, there was. I thought there was. This is the one I wanted to attack.
It is obvious as you sail into port.
All right, the city of Västergärn in the nation of Sweden will fall under my command. You cannot be Swedish without being part of my domain. We are the Swedish. Alright, so, I remember you were a good fighter. You were a good archer. I guess everyone else gets to be archers. I'm the fighter, he's a berserker. Same sort of thing. Alright. But now we're divided up amongst 5 people, because... Okay, we're in combat. Pull back, pull back. I want to fight. I get to fight. I get to fight. I get to fight first. Me. Me fights. Me fighter, me fights. Berserker berserks on people that I fight, because me fighter. You berserk. Me fights. Unless it's the enemy leader, and then the berserker gets to do it. Alright. So, I step up first. Although splitting up... Ooh, oh, S speeds up the battle. Okay, I don't need that, but if I ever want everyone to move faster, I can hit the S button. I hit that by mistake. Alright, move up, archers. Let's do this. Nice and easy. Okay, there's two enemy archers there, but a lot more troops in that direction. Let's deal with the enemy archers. Okay, so I want to step up. I want my archers to step up, and we're just gonna do a sort of a snipe-off, sort of an archery duel. Yeah, you shoot at me. You shoot at me. That's fine. I don't mind if you shoot at me, the leader. I've got a shield. Don't shoot at my friendly archer. He does not have a shield. I don't want to get too close to the enemy troops, though. Okay, my archers are getting beat up a bit because of poor organization. And where is my berserker? Come on, berserking people already. We're gonna need you in a second when the leader gets angry. Oh, he's not angry yet? Well, piss him off already. Alright, here he comes. Alright, it's your turn, berserker. Wait, he's coming around this way? Oh, he can't reach. He can't reach through there? No, you can get through there. Stop letting the leader beat on you. Alright, well, I guess that works. Not the best tactics, but it wasn't so bad.
Bring the more important goods from
Conquer. Let's not raise this place. I will conquer this realm. Alright. Delicious food. We needed that. Spirits. More goods. Lovely leather. Ooh, the leather. Jewelry. I am so damn rich. This is not feeling as difficult as I used to think it was. Alright, well, you've got managerial skill. You are selected to guard our new city. And transfer ships and men between your new city, your party and your new city. Well, I want as many troops as I can. I mean, this place will defend itself, right? Hopefully. Okay, so there we go. I have got a new domain, which I will be able to tax and earn profits from. And hopefully I will be able to... I guess I can trade with this place. Yeah, relation, very good. Hooray. And I can no longer raid it because it's my town.
Conveying his greetings.
So do you have anything to trade with me? You have a ton to trade with me, or a ton of silver, which is actually quite surprising. Hey, you know these goods I just stole from you? Would you like them back? You would! And you're willing to pay a lot of silver you had hidden away? Well, sure! Okay, so we have 14,000 silver. Enough for another dragon boat. Okay. Alright then. That's fine. I'm okay with this. This is not the premium price on the leather, but, you know, it's pretty good. Okay, 15,000 silver. Okay. Alright. I'm okay with that. I am amazed. I am amazed at how incredibly successful I am at this moment. Things are going extremely well. Alright. So, I guess maybe I should go home and, wait till that final ship builds, perhaps. Or at least look over my towns. What else is there to do with silver? I didn't think that I would run out of things to do with my cash. I did fully get decked out, right? I'll have to double check. But I guess we can just go exploring, basically. I mean, there's always that. I guess
The
conquering isn't
townspeople
the
shout their
only
heartfelt
objective in this game. Plus, I need to get a higher level and get stronger so I can defeat
As you approach,
enemy
the
leaders.
blacksmith
So,
looking at you. The blacksmith,
Alright.
as though talking to
yes, as though I'm a
blacksmith
snot-nosed
said-
child. Well, I'm a rich snot-nosed child, so
The merchant greets you.
you
with
better,
respect.
you should at least think about taking a crack at it. I mean, come on. You better think about it. There's a lot of money on the table. Alright, so I bought some extra food, and I'm gonna need it.
Your master at arms
And
stands
I guess,
near you, and
well, I could commission another ship, but I don't see the need.
the
After
aging
this
shipwright
next one,
greets you as he, seeing your he
wait,
inquires
you
as
said
to
1 year, or was that 1 month and 4 days?
the aging shipwright greets you as
1
he
year's 1 month's
seeing
4
your
days.
entrance, he inquires
That doesn't
as to
seem right. I hope that's not
your
right,
master
because that
at
wouldn't
arms
make sense.
Your master
In
at
any
arms
case, I'm
si-
going to attend my holdings for a while. Just
Your master at arms
Because why not?
reports that he has just received word that a city allied to you has been conquered.
Victim Vastergern. Oh, one of my towns. Vastergern got raided by Valdemir Sudal. You bastard.
Your master at
We
arms
can't just let
reports
that
to you
happen.
the
Wait, did I lose my province?
master at arms
I think I might have lost the
province.
province I just got. No! But my friend was holding that place. I'll have to hire a new guy. Well, you're good at managerial and diplomacy. Managerial. I want someone with managerial skills. You've got military and managerial. You're 18. You're hired.
Your master at arms.
Okay, done.
Your master at arms.
Well, looks like they have angered
Master
me.
at arms
And
stands
this
near you and
must
comments
not
on the
stand.
activities of your master at arms.
We're going on an
the
expedition.
master at arms are
Wait, hold on, hold the phone, hang on, hold the phone, hold the phone, hang on, hold the phone.
Your master
Did I
at
say hold the
arms-
phone? Hold the phone and
Your
hang
master
on.
at arms.
Hang on to the phone and hold it.
the merchant
I wanna
greets
buy more
you with
food.
the respect.
There is 10 more food and I would like to buy it. Because we're gonna need it. Food is an issue and I do not take
master at arms
kindly
sta-
to
your
starving
master at arms-
Norsemen.
The master at arms arrives and
I'm very unkind to starving Norsemen. I'm like, hey, you starving Norsemen, you cut it out. Oh, I've had enough of your shenanigans, starving like that. Now get this food in your stupid gob. You starving Norseman. Yeah, that's what I do. Alright,
After telling you that
glad we sorted that out. So get the longboat and the pair of dragon boats that I have named Bahamut and Tiamat. Get the twin dragon boats and we shall sail to sea and destroy everything in front of me that does dare resist my great and awesome power. Well, or at least the grace and awesome power of my troops. In a duel, I am just like nothing. I am like a piece of paper that gets folded easily. I've got like, what, 20 hit points now? And we fought a guy with like 300 something hit points, which is nuts. I was like level 2 and I fought like a level 30 person. Let's look at myself again. Am I looking older? Not yet. Personal stats. I am now age 17 and I am a mead swiller, but I am almost done swilling mead. I have swilled mead for an entire year and my mead swilling days are nearly up. I have swilled so much mead that it's like mead isn't properly swilled unless it's swilled by me. So I'm not seeing these ports as Vastergern. I'm not seeing it as treaty friends. What's that mean? Truce, trade, yes. Okay, so maybe it is still under my command. I'm thinking that they are still under my command. They just got raided, but it only said I had 1 province. Well, in any case, they won't have recovered. So I wanna actually raid somewhere else. Let's go raid. That capital I saw up there to the northeast. Let's go northeast and raid that landmass. Yes, that will be good. Off we go to raid someplace we don't know. Here's a landmass. It's got a capital city. We conquer it, because it will happen easily. Alright, that's enough singing. September 9th. I'm hungry. Give me food. Animosity, you say? Well, you better bet it will, you East Slavs. I hope you have food, yeah. You Slavs better have food, or else I will be disappointed. Berserker, fighter, archer, archer, fighter. We're gonna go with 2 fighters because that guy with the pigtails, the pigtail guy is a good fighter. Right, you guys were like Western Knights a bit more. Now don't actually get into the melee berserker. Let other people hit. Let the people hit other people, and then you hit the people that are hitting your friends. Can you do that? You're not successfully doing that. There we go. Yeah. Let the fighters get hit, and then you berserkers prey on. Wow, these guys are tough. These guys are really tough. We are taking a lot of casualties here. These guys have like 90 troops. Wow, this is a heck of a fight. They've got good weapons and a lot of troops. We are taking a lot of losses. We might actually have to flee. Ooh, this is getting really, really nasty. This is getting brutal. This is absolutely brutal. Alright, focus on the one fighting the berserkers. Alright. What's the leader like? This leader has 99 troops. It's just 1 unit. How many troops do we have left? We might be able to do it. Oh my god, my leader's almost dead. My leader's almost dead. Okay, pull back, leader. My leader has 5 troops left. Are you out of arrows? I think you're out of arrows. Okay, well, this is not looking good at all. You're going to have to be very careful about this. Yeesh. Well, it's good. I've been wanting a challenge. This game is not done as far as challenge is concerned. In fact, yeah, they have more maximum troops than you could possibly have, since you can only have 5 groups of 99 troops, and they can have more than 5 groups of 99 troops. But considering they sit around and wait for you to engage them as you please, I guess that's reasonable. Alright, so do you have any arrows left, archers? I don't think you do. Well, then you're gonna have to move in as melee troops. Nope, you do have archers. Okay, aggro the boss. No, only aggro the boss. Only aggro the enemy leader. Yeah, do that. Piss him off. And here he comes. And now berserkers berserk him. We can do this. But man, was that scary. That was closer than I would have liked it to be. Their weapons are very good, and they had a lot of troops. Okay, well, the East Slavs, who would have thought? They're not as powerful today as they were back then. Or the other way around, you could say. They're much powerful in this time period.
Slapping you on the back in approval.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure how powerful the East Slavs are these days, but I have been slapped on the back in an approving way. Hooray!
Cheer.
Yes,
as your men
my men and the gods stand behind me, and I have conquered another realm. I have taken food. We are replenishing our food stores. And I have got more silver. And lots of lovely fur. Alright. Hello, new guy, and goodbye. You have served us well. Finn Dornaldi, you are now a lieutenant and governor of this city. Congratulations. Wow, that's a lot of troops hanging around in this place.
After telling you.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, good news.
It is with no little ceremony that your master-at-arms announces to you and all the men gathered about you. All the provinces in this land.
Well, there was only one province. But hooray, I am now a true chieftain. Oh, I cut that voice file off. But I'm a chieftain of that land. There is no one that holds my power in this region. There's no one that contests my presence and my power.
The leader of the city receives you with the deference your authority demands.
Yeah, you will receive me as my deference demands. Ships on order 5. Huh. What does that mean?
The leader of the city receives you with the deference.
But that's cool. Shipwright.
The elderly shipwright greets you as he sees you approaching. With an unhappy shrug of his shoulders,
fully bucked up. Huh. They're building a bunch of ships here? That's a new one to me. Anyways, let's take a look at the marketplace. And I didn't know I could have more shipwrights. Okay, well, you don't have anything because that makes sense. We just took everything. I mean, I was kind of surprised when anyone had anything these days.
Talk about acting. The drunken patron gazes up.
All right, did I ever?
With a
No, I don't think I
slight
ever
slur,
bought a drink here.
Commenting that you've.
Yes, tell me a
If you are
tale.
a true listener of tales, then you know of
Yes,
the
I'm a
time
true
when Thor
listener of
was walking
tales.
Midgard as a mortal. The stories tell
Oh.
of how he was staying with a farmer and his family one long winter's night, and the family had no food. Thor, being the kind god he was, slew the great goats Tooth Gnasher and Tooth Grinder,
Cool
who draw
names.
his chariot to provide meat for the pot.
Oh,
You know, I am sure that
That
the
seems
bones
kind of a
were all
waste.
kept out, and that Thor threw the skins of his eaten goats over their bones.
Tooth Gnasher and
Lo, the
Tooth
next
Grinder.
morning,
No.
The goats were back in their original form and as alive
Oh.
as you and I at this tavern.
Oh, okay. Well,
What the story usually does not go on to say is that
Okay,
Thor had given the farmer one rib bone from Tooth Gnasher as a gift for his hospitality.
just and the
farmer,
goats
out of
don't mind,
respect
do
for
they?
his benefactor carved the bone into a replica of the very goats that had kept himself and his family from hunger. The farmer, it is said, has been dead a great many years now, and the statuette has changed hands.
I think we know what the
many a
magic item
time.
is.
How the one who holds it now comes to possess it is unknown and probably uninteresting. The important
I hope
fact
so,
is that he is
'cause
the
you
lord
forgot.
of a city, and he is said to keep the statuette of the goats on the mantle in his longhouse. I have heard traders tell that the kitchens of the man overflow with bounteous stores of food because of the magic in the statuette. Who
Food.
can tell what would benefit another if they had the carved bone?
Food has been an
How
issue.
might you gain it? I fear that it would take a strong force, an even stronger leader, to go to that city and to defeat the leader and take it by force. No other way is possible.
Again, another item that is protected, but I am feeling
As
pretty
he wets
strong
his
these
lips
days.
With a fresh drink.
Gokstead
storyteller
in
remarked,
Norway. Well, I have been to Norway. Oh, did you say that the
Right.
patron? Nope. Okay, never mind. I always check if the patron has the map, but these days that's not as likely the case. I think I was getting lucky early on. All right.
The elderly shipwright.
No, I
greets
don't
you
want to
and-
go to the shipwright. I want to leave. My apologies. I was clicking on the road back there, thinking the road was the thing. They seem to move the icons in a lot of these places. All right. So, where to now? I've got a full ship full of troops. I could just start raiding more places. So, oh, this place does say ally now. This place says ally. The other place, Vastergurn, does not say ally. It does not say it's an ally city. Now hold the phone. I might just have to make another trip back to that allied city down there, just to see how things are going. We might have to conquer that city again based on how they treat me. Oh, but to go against the winds is a bitter pill to swallow. I do not like going against the wind. Perhaps the winds might change, or I could go against an abbey. Tempting. Let's raid an abbey, shall we? It is right here. Alright, so
Bellowing over the clamor of the.
hold the phone. I want to save it before I do this. It's been a while since I saved. Okay? Can I save it? There we go. So wait, story time. Was that? I'm not sure. I don't think that was a recent save, so it had been a while since I saved. Abbey time! Instead of story time, it is Abbey time. We are going to get our abs all decked out. For that's what they focused on, and Abbey was all about abdominal exercise. The monks there are ripped. They've all got six-packs there at the Abbey.
Bellowing over the clamor
All
of
right.
the men. The
I've
master
arrived
arms
at
calls
St.
you closer.
Benedict's Abbey.
Pointing with his sword, he locates the abbey among all the other buildings for you.
Alright, thank you, Master-at-Arms. I couldn't have found the Abbey otherwise. Hey, I got rid of that guy with the ponytails, didn't I? Yeah, I did. The pigtails, I mean. I think it's got the picture of that guy wrong. because I'm pretty sure I told him to manage a colony. Oh well. Whoops! I didn't select my people. I didn't select who was going to be a berserker and who was going to be an archer. That was a grave mistake. Oh well. It doesn't look like this place is going to be so bad. Still, this is a bit of a melee we have here. I kind of wish I had a berserker in the most of all this, but we don't have a berserker. That's fine. We still have an archer and fighters. This'll be okay. But I would like my leader to take a bit more of the heat, because my leader won't be able to fight their leader, and that can be problematic. Yeah, the Abbey has a lot more inside than one would expect, so we've got a lot to fight. Alright, Mr. Leader, go knock on their doors. Oh, enemy archers! Enemy archers! Ow, ow, ow! Enemy archers! Enemy archers! Enemy archers! Enemy archers! We gotta stop the enemy archers. Okay, focus on that enemy archer. Yeah, nail him. Nail him. Watch out for the enemy troops. Just tie up the enemy archers, destroy them. And don't... Okay, more enemy archers. It's a lot of enemy archers. Focus on this side. You know what? Don't focus on that side. Focus on this side. Divide and conquer. We were tying up their archers, but no reason to beat them in melee. We can beat these guys in melee. Alright, we're aggroing some of the enemy melee troops. It's not good. Move up, friendly archers. Alright, this is getting a little bit out of hand, but I've got things relatively under control. Why aren't you meleeing? Why in the world are you not meleeing? In fact, why don't you pull back here? You pull over there. And now we've just got troops fighting my archers. Great. Great, great, great. Leader. Could you... Nope. Okay. Leader, could you fight these guys so that my archers can fire their bows? Yeah, my archers being in melee is not a productive thing. Alright, my leader is fighting. That's good. I want my leader to take some of the damage. This unit's just gonna get scrooged. That's fine. Take some of the action. And don't let the archers fight too much. Help that guy. Stop letting the archers take all the heat. And now we've got to beat the enemy leader. Let's... Hold on. Let the archer draw him to us. Good. And then you get the flank attack. In fact, I should have had you in position earlier. But we've won. We have conquered the Abbey. But we took a lot of casualties. This was not a simple victory by any means. But well, we won. Hooray.
With a
I wonder if there's anything nice in the Abbey. A bunch of food! Food! Glorious food! And 3,900 silver. Okay, well, I am so very set. I've got tons of troops in a lot of places. I've got a lot of silver. I've got enough food to choke a horse. And even more, especially if they're Viking horses, because they're kind of smaller, from what I understand. I've got a lot of stuff. I'm very, very successful. I'm a very successful Viking. And what is my ranking and experience now, I want to know? I am now a Stumblefoot. I stumble, and I bumble, but I will conquer the realm. This does not sound like the status of a chieftain, but apparently it is. I think there are Vikings in my employ that are much, much stronger than me, probably. They could easily beat me in a duel, it sounds like. Alright, so I wanted to double check if that town was still under my control, but now I've lost so many troops that I'm just gonna go back home and hire more troops from my home, or I could hire more troops from my nearby town. We'll go home. I think it's a good time to go home. Tempting to raid that town. I haven't passed my home, have I? I don't think
At first one, and then soon
4
more sails were
longboats.
spotted by your lookout.
I'm gonna ignore them if I can. Yes, thank you. It's tempting. It really is tempting to attack them, but I have a tendency to lose my boats, and building boats takes a really long time. So I'm gonna say no. Did I go too far? I went too far. I thought I went too far. Oh, dang it. Whoopsie doodle. I'm tempted to attack this village, but I'm gonna pass on that. because I'm missing a lot of my troops. Alright, stroke. Stroke, everyone. You must paddle those oars. Alright, yes, it's Tuesday, September 22nd. That's great. Alright, here's our home.
At first one, and
No, thank you. It's those same boats sailing around, bugging us. I've had enough of your nonsense. Although it's tempting. It's tempting to do another naval battle. I would prefer to do a naval battle when I have a full slew of troops at the very least. Otherwise, I feel far more likely to lose more of my ships, and that would be sad. Is there anything I would like to sell here? Nope. Because you do not have food.
The aging shipwright greets you as he sees you approach.
He says 1 year exactly.
He inquires as to...
But I only ordered a long ship. I didn't order like a dragon ship. Why is it going to take a year? That doesn't make sense. Oh well. That's okay. Anyways, I don't think there's much stopping me anymore. So, I'm going to call this... I now have a Norse Empire. Or at least the start of one. Alright, so it's the start of my Nordic Empire. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Vikings, the Strategy of Ultimate Conquest. Things are looking really good. I'm actually thinking that this game's a bit easier than I remember, which I guess makes sense. When I was a kid, I wasn't quite as good at this sort of tactical... I wasn't quite as good at tactical sort of video games, or management, or thoughtful video games as I am now, so... Yeah, I guess I'm realizing that, yeah, from my old perspective, this game was a lot more difficult. Or at least maybe that's... Or maybe I'm just getting really, really lucky. One or the other. Anyways, I'm happy. We'll be seeing the end of this game sooner than I thought, and I will try to make that happen. But I do want to try to explore a few treasures and have some fun, and get the completion out of this game, so... or completely complete this game. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this episode of Vikings, the Strategy of Ultimate Conquest. My good, loyal Norsemen... May Hugin and Moonin watch over you, and they will report to Odin what they see. So be good and loyal, my fellow Norsemen. Good night.